is a 2008 Nissan Xterra, and we're gonna build it into a super sick RV camper overland sleeper thing. This is Christian Hall. It's his Xterra. And he's gonna talk a little bit about what he needs in this rig.
Yeah. So the main idea is something that I could like camp out of, kind of travel and live in for extended periods of time, maybe up to like a month, in both winter and summer. So yeah, living space, fridge, solar, all that setup, and then be able to store all of my gear for whether it's climbing, skiing, backpacking, you name it. Be able to store all that gear in there and keep it with me. And yeah, something usable all year round that makes outdoor activities a lot more convenient and maybe a little more fun too. So
Yeah. I think it's gonna be like Adventure Central. And this is our very sophisticated electrical schematic that we have made just for this build. We have solar. We have a lithium ion auxiliary battery. You got your starter battery. We got all our accessories, the fridge, the heater, little inverter to charge your laptop and stuff, and lights and all that cool stuff. And we also have some very sophisticated drawings of what the build will look like. Now, to the naked eye, this may not seem like much, but if you know what you're looking at, you know this is going to be pretty sweet. So stick around, find out how this build goes.
So some of the goals that Christian had for this build was, 1, he needed as much storage as possible. 2, he still wanted a good amount of headroom so he could sit up, get dressed. 3, he wanted to be able to sit 4 people if needed. 4, he needed to fit a fridge, a diesel heater, an inverter, an extra battery, tons of gear, and all this hardware all inside the cabin of the Xterra. So we gotta design this, we gotta build it, and we do not have much time at all. So let's see how it goes.
Here we go. We're just taking apart some of the panels on the inside of the Xterra so we can route stuff and fit stuff goodly and stuff. Right, Christian?
yep, you know it.
Taking off the seat belt because we don't need this seat belt anymore.
No.
It's more funner without the seatbelt.
Because there's not gonna be a seat there, so no need to seat the seat belt. There's a yep. Look at this.
There's 14.
Wait.
Time out.
I'll find it. Then that's a tiny book.
Probably 10 mil.
Oh man.
And today we're joined by Cole,
4G is back together.
who's masquerading us with live music.
Masquerading.
We get our template. We're gonna trace it out on the top of our bed here, and it's gonna be perfect on the first try.
First try.
Kyle putting together the frame for the bed.
Yeah. So what we're doing right now is we call it a design build, where you just kind of design as you go. We had a very strong mental image of what we wanted, but bringing it into fruition did have its challenges. We're just gluing up these joints a little bit so we get them nice and strong, you know. This is the first time that we've assembled this. We haven't assembled it 3 or 4 other times and it's not worked. This is the first time, and it's probably gonna fit perfectly because it's the first time we've done it. So
Yeah, first cuts.
yeah, we have only cut these boards one time. We haven't had to redo anything so far.
No, not at all.
But once we get this set in, we'll come back to you and show you how good it looks.
Alright, making a little recess for the hinges. This is the top panel of the platform. We've got this finished for the most part. If I can get this on there. This is gonna sit right here, and we've got this recess. So this is what Kyle's working on right now. The recess, and then this We'll be able to hinge up, and you can get into the storage underneath there. Yeah.
Okay, so this is where we're at right now. We've got our nice maple veneer plywood. We have perfectly conformed all of our edges. See? I don't know if you can, look at that fitment. I mean, it's pretty perfect. And then say you had to get under that part of the bed, Christian, what would you do? Oh, you would just open it up and it would perfectly open and you would have access to all that storage down there. Yeah. Nice. And then what? Oh, wait, look at this. Oh my. Holy mackerel, there's even more storage. But say you got something long like a bunch of skis, you could just feed them all the way through and have zero issues. Got this fixed panel right here. It's permanently mounted, but you still have access to your side storage. And then obviously, you know, you don't want this hinge just sticking out, so we routed it so that it sits flush with the top of the bed there. It's kind of routed in, so it's barely noticeable at all. And I think if you have any foam on top of that, you will not feel it. So that's part one of the platform. Now we have to build out this side. So we'll holler at you in a couple weeks when that's done and give you another update. Oh, what's up, guys? You know what? I think I might have a nice cold beer from my refrigerator right here. Oh yeah, that's pretty nice, right? And then you come around, I got a full-length bed that I can lay all the way down. I got my fridge here. Well, Christian has his fridge here. And then down here I got a whole huge storage cavity. It's 15.5 inches deep right here, the deepest part. Tons of space for gear, clothing, food, whatever. You know, you sit up. I can sit up almost completely straight. Got storage here, got storage underneath. And I can still seat 4 people if I need to. So I think we did pretty good with this build. I think Christian is gonna get some good use out of it. We still got lots of little touches and finishing up to do. Gotta add a little flap right here, a little door that opens up this way. We're gonna put some struts on these, some soft close stuff. You know, we gotta paint everything and stain it.
And mount the solar panels.
And then we gotta do all the wiring. Tons of wiring. A lot of wiring. So that'll be fun.
Yeah.
That's where we're at right now.
Now, sadly, we didn't make it really too much farther past this point just because we ran out of time. We did get a few of the little details ironed out, but we didn't get anywhere near where we wanted to be with this build. But Christian's going to drive it back to Colorado, where he's going to keep working on it, and you will definitely get some update videos on the Xterra in the future. For now, this is what we got, so just enjoy, and if you have any questions, put them down in the comments.